Okay, so get this. Today, we're going deep, deep, deep into something that, let's face it, runs our lives.
Oh, I know this one. Coffee.
Close. It's food. Our diet. And look, we're not just talking calories and weight here.
Right. It's way bigger than that.
This is about how what you eat impacts, well, everything. Your whole well-being.
I'm intrigued already.
Our source material today is this document, Why Your Diet is the Key to Better Health. And by the time we're done, you'll be like, whoa, food is powerful stuff.
Okay, so I've had a chance to peek at this document, and one thing that really jumps out at me is the focus on prevention.
Prevention, huh? So not just like fixing problems after they happen.
Exactly. It's more about making choices now that set you up for success down the road. Avoiding health issues in the long run.
Smart. I mean, who wants to be dealing with health problems later if they can help it, right?
Yeah.
But like, how long-term are we talking?
Think chronic diseases, the kind of stuff that can really impact your life. Things like heart disease.
Ooh, yeah. Scary stuff.
And type 2 diabetes. These are biggies, and they affect a lot of people.
They do. And this document is saying diet plays a role.
A big one. See, it digs into the root causes. Like for heart health, it's all about healthy fats, managing cholesterol, blood pressure, all that.
Makes sense. Those are all connected to heart problems.
Exactly. And for diabetes, it's about keeping your blood sugar stable, which diet can definitely impact. Plus, managing weight, which of course is often tied to what we eat.
So it's like tackling the problem at its core, not just treating symptoms.
You got it. And get this, they even talk about a study that linked a diet high in whole grains to a lower risk of colon cancer, like 15% lower.
Whoa, that's a big reduction. Okay, so we're seeing diet can help prevent some serious issues. But the document also talks about immunity, right?
Right. Think of it like this, if your body's defenses are an army,
Okay, I'm listening.
a bad diet is like sending them into battle without any ammo.
Yikes, that's not a battle I'd want to fight. So what's the right ammo? Like, what should we be eating?
They specifically call out vitamins A, C, D, and E.
The alphabet vitamins.
Pretty much. Plus zinc and selenium, which are minerals. These are key for a strong immune response.
So basically, if you're not getting enough of those nutrients, your immune system's going to struggle.
Exactly. You're more likely to get sick, colds, infections, all that fun stuff.
No, thank you. All right, so we've got prevention, we've got immunity, but this document goes even deeper, right? It connects diet to mental health.
Oh, yeah. And this is where it gets super interesting.
Because, we've all felt that hangry thing,
Yeah,
right?
totally. But it goes way beyond that. They cite research where people who ate tons of fruits and veggies reported fewer mental health struggles like depression, anxiety.
Wow. So salad for happiness.
Well, hold on. It's not that simple. It's not a cure-all. But it does suggest a strong link between what we eat and how we feel emotionally.
Right. It's a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
I know I definitely feel a difference in my mood when I'm eating well.
There's a reason for that. Our brains are running on these complex systems of nutrients, chemicals, and what we put into our bodies impacts all of that.
Fascinating. Okay, we've covered a lot. Prevention, immunity, mental health. But there's one big thing we haven't touched on yet.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Weight management.
Yeah.
The elephant in the room, right? Everyone's always focused on diet for weight loss.
For sure, it's a common concern, but this document, it takes a different approach. It's less about restriction and more about the science behind lasting weight management.
Okay, break it down for me. What's the science say?
Well, first, there's fiber. Foods high in fiber, like whole grains, legumes, they make you feel full longer.
So less snacking.
Exactly. And then there's the balance of nutrients. Protein, healthy fats, those complex carbs we talked about. They provide steady energy, so you avoid those sugar rushes and crashes that can lead to overeating.
So basically, if you're eating a balanced diet, weight management kind of takes care of itself.
You got it. It's not about deprivation. It's about working with your body, giving it what it needs to function optimally.
I like that. Working with your body, not against it. Speaking of how our bodies function, let's talk about energy levels. Have you ever noticed how a heavy carb-loaded meal can make you feel sluggish?
Oh, absolutely. The document explains that those simple carbs, the ones in processed foods, sugary stuff, they spike your blood sugar.
Yeah, and then you crash.
Right. But complex carbs, healthy fats, Those give you slow, sustained energy.
So it's like the difference between a quick burst of energy from a candy bar versus the long-lasting power you get from a good meal.
Perfect analogy.
This is all making so much sense. It's like a chain reaction. What you eat affects your energy, your mood, your risk of diseases, even your weight.
And the document emphasizes that it's all cumulative. The choices you make day after day, they really add up over time.
Powerful stuff. So where do we even start? If we want to make these positive changes, what should we focus on?
Well, the document gives a great breakdown of the key components of a healthy diet. And it all starts with the superstars, fruits and veggies.
Ah, yes. The classic 5 a day. But honestly, why is that so important?
Because they're packed with good stuff. Vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, they're like your body's internal cleaning crew, keeping everything running smoothly.
Gotcha. So load up on the produce. What's next on the list?
Next, we've got whole grains. Think brown rice, quinoa, whole wheat bread. They're your fiber powerhouses.
Right. Fiber keeps us full, helps with digestion.
Exactly. And whenever possible, choose those over-refined grains which have lost a lot of their nutrients.
Noted. What about protein?
Protein, essential for building and repairing tissues. And there are so many good sources. Lean meats, poultry, fish, beans, lentils, tofu, even nuts and seeds.
Love that there are so many choices. And last but not least, the healthy fats.
Yes, these are crucial for brain function, hormone production, all sorts of stuff. Think olive oil, avocados, nuts, seeds, fatty fish. Just remember to limit the unhealthy fats like saturated and trans fats.
The kind you find in processed foods and fried stuff. Okay, so it sounds like we're aiming for a colorful plate filled with a good balance of all these key components.
That's the idea.
This has been mind-blowing. I mean, I knew diet was important, but this deep dive has really opened my eyes to just how much it impacts every aspect of our health.
It's pretty incredible, right? And the best part is, we have the power to make choices that support our well-being. So I'll leave you with this. If even small changes can have such a big impact, what's one positive change you can make to your diet today?